The Starfield's moon buggy bounced over craters. Dust billowed behind them, glowing silver in the faint sunlight.
We need to find cover, Henry. They'll be on us any minute.
Dad gripped the wheel, his face tight with worry. Mom checked their oxygen levels, her voice a nervous whisper. 12-year-old twins, Luna and Leo, clung to their seats.
I can hear them, Dad.
A distant roar echoed across the barren landscape, sending chills down their spines. They were stranded on the moon, their once peaceful lunar colony under attack by dragons. The dragons were a terrifying sight. Their scales shimmered like obsidian, catching the sunlight and throwing off flashes of brilliant color. Their eyes burned with an inner fire, reflecting their anger at the human intrusion. They had lived on the moon for centuries, their existence a secret known only to a few. But the Starfields, pioneers of the new lunar colony, had stumbled upon their hidden lair. And the dragons, fiercely protective of their territory, were not about to share their moon. The chase had been relentless, the dragons' fiery breath scorching the lunar dust in their wake. "Hold on tight!" Dad yelled, swerving to avoid a massive boulder. The buggy lurched violently, throwing Leo into Luna's lap.
Oof, Leo, you weigh a ton. Leo, you weigh a ton.
Their father shot them a warning look.
This is serious, you two dragons.
But even in the face of danger, the Starfields couldn't help but find humor. It was their way of coping, of holding on to hope in the most dire of situations. Suddenly, a gaping hole appeared in the distance, bathed in an eerie green glow.
What is that?
Mom gasped, her voice filled with awe.
It wasn't there before.
Dad steered the buggy towards the mysterious opening, hope flickering in his eyes. As they drew closer, the green light intensified, revealing a lush, cavernous world hidden beneath the moon's surface. Waterfalls cascaded down moss-covered cliffs, and strange bioluminescent plants illuminated a landscape that seemed to defy all lunar logic.
Wow, this is incredible!
The Starfields had found refuge in a glowing abyss, a hidden sanctuary that offered a glimmer of hope in their darkest hour. The air inside the cavern was warm and breathable, filled with the scent of unknown flowers. The Starfields couldn't believe their eyes. It was like stepping onto a hidden paradise, a secret garden tucked away within the desolate moon.
We're safe here. The dragons can't reach us here.
For the first time since the chase began, a sense of relief washed over them. They had found refuge, a place of impossible beauty and unexpected hope. Meanwhile, on Earth, news of the Starfield's plight had sent shockwaves across the globe. The impossible was now reality. Dragons on the moon, attacking human settlers. A desperate rescue mission was swiftly assembled, the world holding its breath.
The fate of the Starfields rests on our shoulders, a beacon of hope in a sky suddenly filled with fire and fear.
The world watched, prayed, and waited for news from the moon. Days turned into weeks. The Starfields adapted to their new home, exploring the wonders of the hidden cavern. They discovered edible plants, a source of fresh water, and even strange, friendly creatures that seemed to welcome their presence.
Look at this! It's like nothing I've ever seen before.
Who knew the moon could be so lively?
It's amazing, but we can't forget about the dragons. They're still out there.
The memory of their fiery breath, their menacing roars haunted their dreams. The question wasn't if the dragons would find them, but when. One night, a tremor shook the cavern, followed by a deafening roar that echoed through the underground world. The Starfields froze, their blood turning to ice. The dragons had found them.
You can't hide forever, humans!
The ground trembled again, closer this time. They were trapped, their paradise lost. As the shadows deepened and the roar echoed in their ears, one terrifying question hung in the air. Could the Starfields outrun dragons? Again? Don't miss the next thrilling episode of Starfields vs. Moon Dragons!